Dispatch, Engine 1, we have a visible header. Make this a working commercial fire. Driver, spot on the Alpha side, pull in front of the main occupancy and flow the deck gun through to that main fire occupancy. Firefighter, I want you to go check that Bravo exposure, come back and give me a conditions report. I'm going to go check the Delta exposure and take a look at the Charlie side. I'll meet you back here at the engine. Dispatch, Engine 1's on location of a large one-story commercial strip mall with heavy fire showing from the center occupancy. Engine 1 will be defensive, offensive on the Bravo and Delta exposures. Engine 1 will have Main Street command. Dispatch, Engine 1, 360 complete. We have no extension to the Bravo exposures. We've got extension to the Delta exposure. Engine 1 will be utilizing a deck gun on the main fire occupancy and pulling an 1 3/4 line to the Delta exposure for fire attack and primary search. Accountability will be Engine 1 on the Alpha side. Truck 1 command, on your arrival, spot to the Charlie side, gain access to the roof on the Delta side of the structure, and give me a roof report. Dispatch, command, priority traffic.
Go ahead with your priority traffic.
We have reports of a victim possibly located in the Charlie side of the fire occupancy structure. Break. Next in engine, on your arrival, grab your own supply, spot to the Charlie side, force the Charlie door of the main fire occupancy, and give me a conditions report.
Command, Engine 3.
Go ahead.
Command, we have made it to the Charlie side, grabbed our own water supply. We have opened up the Charlie door. We have heavy fire conditions that are unattainable.
Command copies. Go ahead and set up for defensive conditions, pulling a 2.5 to that Charlie side door.
Engine 3 copy, pulling a 2.5 for defensive operations through the Charlie side. Command, Truck 1.
Go ahead.
Command, we've made a roof, par 4. We have pressurized smoke coming from our smoke indicator holes above the Delta side. We're starting our 4x8 hole.
Command copies. Charge smoke, Delta side, opening up a heat hole.
Command, Engine 2, level 1.
Command copies. Engine 2, come forward, spot to the Delta side, pull a line for primary search and fire control. Also bring a attic ladder and hooks interior with you.
Command, Truck 1.
Go ahead.
Command, we've completed our 4x8 hole. We have heavy smoke and fire coming from our hole.
Command copies. Utilize your aerial to reposition your crew to the Bravo exposures and give me a roof report on the Bravo exposures.
Truck 1 copy, redirecting to the Bravo exposure for a roof report. Command, Engine 4, level 1.
Command copies. Engine 4, bring your crew forward, pull a line off of Engine 1, and check the Bravo exposure for extension and primary search.
Engine 4 copy, pulling a line off of Engine 1 for primary search fire control of the Bravo exposure.
Dispatch command, priority traffic.
Go ahead with your priority traffic.
We'll be switching to the offensive strategy. Break. Engine 4 command.
Engine 4.
Engine 4, redeploy your line to the main fire occupancy for primary search and fire control.
Engine 4 copy, redeploying our line to the main occupancy for primary search and fire control. Dispatch, Bat 1.
Go ahead.
Dispatch, Bat 1's on location. Break. Command, Bat 1.
Go ahead.
Command, I'm on location. I see that you're in the Delta exposure with the line. You have Truck 1 on the Bravo exposure. You have Engine 3 on the Charlie side. You have Engine 2 on the Delta exposure. And you have Engine 4 that is in the main fire occupancy performing primary search and fire control, and that you are in the offensive strategy. If this is correct, give me a can and I can take it from out here.
Yeah, Chief, that's correct. At this time, we've got surrender smoke and we have no further needs.
Dispatch, command.
Go ahead.
Dispatch. Battalion 1 will be taking command. Will remain in the offensive strategy.